So I've done a couple videos of knives that I've made by myself, and I'm not very good at it yet. I'm still just learning, and I'm self-taught, of course, but I made another one, and this one's pretty awesome, so let's check this one out. So before I discuss the knife, you may hear a plane flying around back there. There's a field down the street and they're crop dusting, which if you've never seen that in person, I highly recommend it. It's quite intense. So sorry if you hear that plane. Anyways, so this is the knife I made, and this is a push dagger, and I made this from an old saw blade, and this thing was insanely difficult with the limited tools I had. I'm basically using a terrible grinder, which I went through cutting wheels like crazy on this, a bench grinder, and finally got a belt sander, so that's going to make things nice. But I'm not entirely done with this yet. It's still a little wonky, but you know, this is 1 day's worth of work, and for right now it's pretty awesome. And I don't have a sheath for this yet either, but I will make something. I have an idea for one out of PVC, something that I can wear behind me so I can just pull it out and have it ready. That's what I'm thinking for this. But yeah, the handle I wrapped in paracord, and then I put some electrical tape on here just so it won't go anywhere. And the edges, I still have a little work to do on the edges, but they are still quite sharp. And this thing was, it's not that it's hard to make, it's just getting in this area and smoothing everything out. It's kind of difficult when you're using limited tools. I think I'm going to have to actually take a hand file and go at it and see if that works. And it's very time consuming, but it's well worth it in the end. And I will put a better edge on here and make this look like a proper dagger, but in the meantime this thing is still very, very brutal, still very lethal, and I really like this thing. I've been wanting a push dagger for a very long time, and anytime I had money I always bought something else and I kept forgetting about it, so I just made one. And like I said, this thing's not perfect, it's a little ugly, and it's not entirely done, but it is pretty awesome. And I'm gonna show you just how lethal this is. So what I'm gonna do to test the effectiveness of this is, I have this old log here. This is our chopping block, and I'm literally just gonna punch it with this. And keep in mind that I still have to work on this edge, but it should still going fairly good. So let's see how it does. Holy crap. Let me try that one more time. Jeez. So, as you can plainly see, it's very effective, and it's very brutal, very lethal. I know a lot of people say, oh, push daggers are just a novelty. I like them. I think they're cool, and it's probably not something I would carry every day, but it is just something that I really like, and I wanted to make one, so here I am. And yeah, if I was in a self-defense situation and I had this, whoever I'm hitting with it doesn't stand a chance. Anything soft, it's going to go right through like hot butter, and I don't think bones are going to provide too much resistance either, so resistance, not resistance, sorry. But yeah, that's my push dagger. Eventually I'll make it better and update you guys on the updated version, whatever, and I'll probably have a sheath for it. And I do have another idea for another push dagger I plan on making, and there's all kinds of cool stuff that we're in the process of making right now, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I really like these things. I know a lot of people don't, but I do, so it is what it is. If you don't like them, sorry. If you do, cool. And if you've made anything like this, or any kind of knives or homemade weapons in general, and you have videos to it, post your links in the comment down below. I love to check them out, and I'm always interested in that kind of stuff. And with that being said, I hope you liked this video. Make sure you subscribe, and anything else you want to add, let me know in the comments down below.